Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're in Mathias, West Virginia, taking a look at tract number 15 of Lost River Bluffs. This lot's 8.2 acres, and it's got some tremendous views. I'm about to show you here. We're elevated just about between 24 and 2,500 feet right here. So that's pretty high for around here. But let me show you where we're at. As you can see, there's a little driveway stubbed in on this property. I had to cut some pine. The owners haven't been here a long time, but they were original buyers of this lot back, I think, in maybe 06 or 07. And there was a little driveway stubbed in on that lot, but the pine trees had grown up in it. I had to cut it out of the way, and it just kind of goes back there to a pad. And, you know, with a chainsaw, you could cut those pine trees down, and, you know, it's enough where you can get a camper or whatever back in there. And, of course, electricity's right here, fiber internet's here. So you got fiber through HardyNet, the power, so super easy here to get electricity to your build site, which is going to be up here on top. So I'll show you where we're at. We are all the way on the upper left-hand corner of the lot, and you can see how the little driveway goes in there. And then there's this ridge that runs across the top here, and then it slopes back down to the road. So Boulder Drive, you know, so it hits Boulder Drive at the bottom. Boulder Drive comes all the way around here like this and back up. And like I said, this is where we're at right now. All these lot corners are very well marked, so it's easy to tell where you're at in here. And you can see right up here above us is 2,450 feet. So that puts us probably right about 2,400 feet or so right here where we're at. But let me kind of walk you back in here. I think a cloud's getting ready to come over here right now. But the views here are going to be kind of like to the south and east. So you're facing kind of southeast here up on this ridge. You got a nice mix of oak hardwoods up here, mountain laurel. It's pretty wild up here. And then there's these big rock breaks up here, which is pretty cool. So here you can see, this was like the little turnaround spot that they had here. Those pine trees are big enough to cut down by yourself with a power saw and, you know, open this back up, you know, for a camper or whatever. I'll let you look back out here. I mean, it's only, you know, probably 100 feet out there to the road where my truck's at. So really super short pull there for the electric, which is big. And having this little driveway in here, you know, that's probably about $4,000 or so, I would say. But, so when you get back in here, you can see they kind of built like a little pad up in here. But this tapers down, and there's like a little ATV trail that runs through here along the ridge. But let me kind of try to get you a shot of the view. It's a little bit hard when the leaves are on the trees, but so you got this mountain laurel up here, but there's like a rock ledge in here, which is really neat. See the big boulders here, and there's like a ledge up through there that comes down like this, and then the lot drops off, kind of drops off this ridge down through there and runs back down to Boulder Drive. But as you can see, there's these big, huge rock outcroppings in here, and you got a tremendous view to the east looking this way for sure. So I'm thinking that probably for a build site, you're going to want to come down in here. You kind of got to stay. Oh man, the deer pass. I mean, the deer are just beating this to death down around through here like this. This is where they're coming around this rock pass right here. But look at that big boulder right there sticking out. This is cool. Beautiful woods down through there. But this is nice and flat on this ridge top. I mean, you probably got a solid, you know, acre and a half or so up here on the ridge top. But yeah, this is where you're going to want to come to build down in here. So you would just extend off of where that pad is now and just kind of come on down the ridge, and right in here is going to be the money spot. I know you can't really see this, but if you built something here, you have a great view looking to the south this way, to the east this way. You will be able to see all these big all these boulders and stuff in here. I mean, you'll be right up on this ledge and be looking all down across your property through there. This is really pretty. It's a nice lot. I mean, once you get down off this little slope here, it's, you know, it kind of planes out and runs back down to Boulder Drive that way. But, you know, plenty of room here to hunt on your own property. Probably figure out how to do a little shooting here if you go down there and shoot back into the bank. But let's look here. Man, those are some pretty rocks in here. But very flat. Like, as you can see, there's a bed for something. A deer's been laying there, I guess. But this is kind of like a skinny little ridge here, but plenty big enough to build on. But you could see, I guess this used to be the road coming up in here. There's like, you know, the pad is up there, and this little trail just kind of extends off the pad and runs along the ridge top here like this, which I guess would be north and south. But, you know, so your driveway would just come right down through here. This is going to be your building site, and you're going to be very pleased with the view you get. And short pull for electricity. Like I said, these lots have power. They've been perked. Really hot area up in here. It's hard to find stuff up in this eastern part of Hardy County like this. It's a place to be. So come check it out.